This video is not just a step-by-step guide to making a chocolate cake, but a visually stunning celebration of craftsmanship, precision, and passion for the art of pastry making. As you watch, you'll find yourself immersed in every moment of the process, from the gentle cracking of eggs to the final, irresistible reveal of the finished cake. By the end, you'll be left with a craving to taste this incredible dessert and a new appreciation for the artistry behind its creation. We begin with an eye-catching display of small, round chocolate cakes. Each one perfectly shaped and glossy. They roll out from delicate, high-end paper bags as if they were rare treasures, carefully crafted for those who appreciate the finer things in life. The deep, rich brown of the chocolate immediately grabs your attention, and it's impossible not to be drawn in by the promise of indulgence that these cakes represent. It's a scene that signals the start of something special, an invitation to explore the secrets behind the creation of these luxurious treats. As the video transitions, we are transported into a modern pastry factory that is every bit as elegant as the cakes it produces. The factory's pristine white walls, shining stainless steel counters, and state-of-the-art equipment speak of professionalism and high-quality standards. You can almost feel the precision and care that go into every aspect of this space. This isn't just any kitchen, this is where culinary magic happens. Each cake is born out of a combination of skill, creativity, and passion, all under the watchful eye of experienced pastry chefs who are true artisans in their field. Now, the journey begins with the most basic of ingredients, eggs. You'll notice the care with which these eggs are handled, each one carefully selected for its freshness and quality. The eggs are cracked with a precision that comes from years of experience, and the bright golden yolks gleam as they fall into the bowl, while the clear whites create a beautiful contrast. This is the start of something sweet, the first step in transforming these everyday ingredients into something extraordinary. Next comes the sugar, pure, white, and sparkling. It's added to the eggs in just the right amount to achieve the perfect balance of sweetness. Then, the industrial mixer springs into action. Its metal arms whirling smoothly and steadily, blending the eggs and sugar together into a thick, golden mixture. It's as if the ingredients are dancing together, a smooth and graceful waltz that will eventually become the heart of the cake batter. Every detail is meticulously executed, ensuring that this mixture has the perfect consistency, because in pastry making, even the smallest variation can affect the final result. But what's a chocolate cake without chocolate? Here, cocoa powder makes its grand entrance. The dark, rich brown powder is carefully sifted through a fine sieve, ensuring that no lumps remain. As the cocoa sifts down like soft, delicate snow, it begins to blend with the egg and sugar mixture, infusing the batter with its deep, irresistible flavor. At this stage, the aroma of chocolate begins to fill the air, a tantalizing hint of the deliciousness to come. Along with the cocoa, a pinch of salt is added to enhance and balance the flavors, creating a perfect harmony between the sweetness of the sugar and the slight bitterness of the chocolate. And then there's the flour, soft, light, and essential to giving the cake its structure. It's added to the batter in a careful, controlled stream, making sure that it blends seamlessly without overmixing. Watching the flour fold into the chocolatey mixture is a visual delight in itself, as the ingredients come together to form a thick, smooth batter that holds the promise of something truly indulgent. Of course, no chocolate cake would be complete without butter. Here, golden chunks of butter are melted into warm milk, creating a rich, creamy mixture that will give the cake its characteristic moisture and velvety texture. The butter melts into the milk like silk, its warm, nutty aroma filling the room. Once incorporated into the batter, it adds depth and richness, ensuring that every bite of cake will be smooth, moist, and utterly satisfying. The moment of truth arrives when the batter is poured into the molds. Each mold is lined with parchment paper, and the batter is distributed with care, making sure every mold is filled to the perfect level. Watching the rich, dark batter spread into the molds is mesmerizing. There's something incredibly satisfying about seeing the culmination of all those ingredients finally come together. The filled molds are then carefully loaded onto a tray, and with a steady hand, the baker slides the tray into the waiting oven. The door closes, and the heat inside the oven begins its magical transformation. Through the oven's window, you can see the cakes rising slowly, their surfaces browning beautifully as they bake to perfection. This is where the true magic happens, the moment where raw ingredients are transformed into something greater than the sum of their parts. Once baked, the cakes are removed from the oven, and the sight of them, perfectly risen, golden brown on top, and still warm, is enough to make anyone's mouth water. But the journey doesn't end here. The cakes are left to cool, and then the artistry of decoration begins. Layers of smooth, rich chocolate cream are spread between the cake slices, creating a decadent filling that adds even more depth of flavor. The baker's skillful hands move quickly and expertly, making sure each layer of cream is perfectly smooth and even. On top of this, roasted walnuts, pistachios, and almonds are carefully sprinkled, adding a delightful crunch and a burst of flavor that contrasts beautifully with the creaminess of the chocolate. Finally, the entire cake is enveloped in a glossy layer of dark chocolate, giving it a luxurious, polished finish. The chocolate coating gleams under the light, creating a visual impact that's as impressive as the taste will be. To add a final touch of elegance, tiny, pearl-like decorations are delicately placed on top, each one adding to the cake's overall beauty and refinement. The cakes are then placed into pastel-colored boxes, each one a perfect gift in itself. These aren't just cakes, they're works of art, carefully crafted to please both the eye and the palate. The packaging is elegant and thoughtful, reflecting the quality and care that went into making the cakes. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the first slice. As the knife cuts through the cake, revealing layers of creamy chocolate, rich cake, and crunchy nuts, it's clear that this is no ordinary dessert. The combination of textures and flavors is pure perfection, creating a symphony of sensations that will leave anyone who tastes it wanting more. This video is more than just a guide to making chocolate cake, it's a celebration of craftsmanship, a showcase of the skill, passion, and artistry that goes into creating something truly special. Watching the transformation of raw ingredients into a chocolate masterpiece is both mesmerizing and deeply satisfying, and by the end, you'll find yourself craving not just a taste of the cake, but the experience of making it.